Welcome back to the MANvFAT Wales YouTube channel, episode 111. As part of a bit of a Club Santos series, I guess, because I had Christian last episode and I got Nick this episode. Yeah. Hello, it's a very nice kit.
I know, great kit, isn't it?
I said to Chris, I really liked it. And the shorts, bold.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Yeah, no, we thought, why not? We're going all out for it now. We're committing to it. Let's commit to it fully. And I think that is the ethos of with the team as well, and that's shown of what we've done through the season and what we've achieved this season as a team with the weight loss. And last week we won the weight loss league with 3 games to spare.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So winner. Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
So it's great. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, brilliant.
So we're on week 12 here.
Yeah, 12 or 13, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's week 12. 2 games after this. Yeah.
Well, let's start there. Let's start there, Nick. Let's talk about the achievements of the team this season. So, weight loss league with 3 games to spare.
Yeah.
What did that look like on a week-by-week basis?
We've been top the whole way through.
Yeah.
I think that's down to a combination of it's a good group. The whole league's a good group of people, if you know what I mean. But
sure.
Obviously, we just reformed the new season, new teams this season for the next 3 seasons. But I think it's turned out it worked with the right group of people. And I think we hit the WhatsApp group off straight away. Great talking. The first part was talking about the magic kits that we got and really designing it. And then I think that sort of flowed into, this is what it looks like. This is what we're doing. We have one guy in the group that keeps us honest every week. So every day he's asking, have you tracked? What's your wins today? What's your, what's not working for you? Let's talk about it. Let's keep it in the chat. Let's keep that motivation to drive to keep us honest, ready for when we come to away on a Wednesday.
He sounds like good material, this boy.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's a cracking guy, and he's had a cracking journey, and he's been, I think, with Cardiff from the start as well. So he's been.
Who is he?
Ian Coles.
Ian Coles.
Yes.
I love Ian Coles. I love him so much.
Yeah, so he's really kept driving that group, and he's had a really good journey this season himself as well. But I think from that perspective, and if you go from a football terms, this is my 2nd time with the club. And what I said to the boys, I joined at the start of the last season, obviously just before we changed into the new teams, if you know what I mean. Won the weight loss league last season, coming back to it, which is fab, And I think that mentality going into it is great. But my second journey here, is what I try and explain to the guys was, let's look at the weight loss table as your Champions League. If you want to win the pitch, that's your Premier League, and then if you win the combination, that's your FA Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I think about it from a football perspective, from that point of view. And I think that sort of helped a little bit as well.
Sounds like it. You won the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Brilliant, isn't it? Really?
So your two stints with the club. The first one start last year.
Yes.
So was the second one.
So my 2 stints, I think it was my Cardiff's 3rd or 4th ever season. If you know what I mean. Going back pre-COVID and everything
we're
like that.
talking 2018?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Because I was 2018. So
it's probably
against each other.
Yeah, probably a bit before that, because my daughter was born in 2019, which is, I'll be about right, because I left not long after my daughter was born, which just, again, combination, life, work, balance, everything out.
What team were you on then?
I was actually with Stan. I was on Stan's team, the Reds. Reds originally.
Reds.
Yeah.
Original Reds. So I was on Citrus. I was on the Oranges.
Oh, yeah.
I joined in May. So I thought I recognised your face when I saw you.
Yeah.
I just can't really place it.
Yeah.
So you left before little one was born.
Yeah. Or just after she was born. Yeah.
What was the reason there?
It's just, I think, it was balancing everything out with the new. I've got an older son as well.
Right.
So I think it was balancing everything, work.
Getting your time in. Right?
Yeah, and I do football coaching as well. So again, it's like where does everything else, where something had to give at the time.
Of course, yeah.
And not ideally, but that was what gave, if that makes sense. So.
And how does that differ from? How does the second stint differ to the first stint?
Again, it's back to that. One, I needed to change some habits in my lifestyle. Needed to change what I was doing. And the only way I thought of doing that, I'm a competitive person. And I loved doing it first time round. I loved my journey with the club first time round. You can do all sorts of weight loss programs that you want, but I'm competitive and drive here that, I'm paying my money to do it. I'm not going to turn up not to lose, if that makes sense.
There's a proper element.
There's a proper element. And again, the it's not over competitive. It's competitive because that's my driver. Do you know what I mean? I'm paying to do it. I'm getting a bit of football out of it.
Yeah.
I want to see my team top, whether it's the weight loss, whether it's the pitch, whatever it may be. That's my driver. I'm a competitive person by nature, but that's what I like about it, and it keeps me honest about what I'm doing as well.
So let's stick to the second stint then. What was it? Did I ask you what was it that brought you back? No, I said what was the differences. So what was it that brought you back to kick start again?
Again, I one of the player facilitators, James Taylor. So his son plays in the same football team as my son, which I coach.
Oh, great.
So again, it was always, listen to James talking about it. Obviously, I know Stan really well from my previous stint as well. So I just thought, you know what, let's go back. Let's try again. Let's give it another good go. See where we can get with it this time again. And again, the balance I got outside of work and family, I got a little bit more freedom to be able to commit fully to it again. And
what was the goal?
The goal was to shed as much weight as possible. I'm not doing too badly over the season and this season. So since I've come back, doing okay. I go about 3-4 weeks. I get a good run. I'll have a little spike. You know, it's that time of year, isn't it? You know, I mean, where doing things. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting down to where I want to be. So like when I came back, I was 18 stone 1. I'm now under 17 stone. So that's where I wanted to be to start with. But then my main aim is, can I get down to under that 16 stone? That was my driving
goal. The goal.
That's my goal. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but that's the aim. That's my destination.
That's the thing with these things, particularly weight loss. It's such a long process that you've got to make that journey really enjoyable in order to get to that goal, right?
Yeah.
So I think MANvFAT's a brilliant tool for that. What would you say would be the one piece of advice you would give someone who is thinking about trying to lose weight?
Is be honest with yourself. Just be totally honest. I mean, and enjoy everything in moderation. I mean, it's just I got a young family. Again, my kids love a McDonald's and love a treat, but it's bringing that into the family or your relationship remit as well. How does that fit in with what you're doing? Because if you haven't got that support network around you and being honest about what you're doing day to day, then you're not going to fully commit to what you're doing from a weight loss point of view. Because actually, I'll pick off that, I'll pick off this, then I'll have my dinner. Do you know what I mean? That you be honest about what yourself. I start picking up my kids' plates. I still do every now and then. I might need some nice chicken nuggets there. I still have them. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's sort of like I think that's the be total. This is my journey. This is what I want to achieve, and how am I going to do it? And be honest about what it's going to do, and have that mindset that it takes 28 days to change a habit. Yeah, so it's not going to happen overnight. So you will have kickbacks, and you're going to have bad weight loss at some point. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy journey, but don't let that detour from what you're doing. So like that honesty piece, and just be honest about everything you're doing with yourself. Do
you have a particularly favourite moment from your time with the club that you could share?
I honestly, I love everything about being at the club. First stint, this stint, and it's my second season back in this stint.
Yeah.
I think coming back and winning 2 leagues in my first season back in this stint.
It's not too shabby. Right?
It's not too bad, and then win the weight loss this season as well. So I think that's where I'm at with it.
Like, good-looking medals.
Yeah, again, love it when I take it home to the kids. Well, Dad's come home with this week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's the highlight moment coming back. But that's being with a good group of people, and it's all about the community. I think so. You've got it. If you can embed yourself within the community that Cardiff is and Cardiff MANvFAT is, that you'll enjoy your journey here. There's other stuff that goes on outside of what MANvFAT does as well, and with the other team players as well, which is great. But yeah, just enjoy it. If you're joining it, just fully immerse yourself in the journey. There's more than just a Wednesday night.
For sure. It's just a small part of it, right? Just a small part of it. Do I recognise your face from 11s? Have you played in the Cardiff 11s?
I've played two 11s. Yeah, I played a Newport game. I think at Eastern High School, and then I played a Merthyr one not so long ago at Cardiff West, I think it was.
They're pretty good too.
Yeah.
Not to say Newport, I remember the score that day.
Yeah.
What was the Merthyr score?
I can't remember. I want to say something like 4, maybe 5-1 to Merthyr, maybe 5-2, something like that. Yeah.
They got some boys up there.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good.
Is 11s an experience you had before?
No, funny enough, I literally was, before we come in here, I was talking to Stan about it.
Oh, really?
Again, where MANvFAT was when I left, it is massive, a lot more massive now than what it was when I left before. So many different, I think Newport was just coming online when I left, sort of thing.
Oh, really?
You know, obviously Bridgend, Merthyr, Swansea, whatever, you know, all these different locations now, which is brilliant. And that's what I'm saying. If you can immerse yourself in the whole community, you're going to get a lot more out of it. And you do the 11s, and you know, even if it's just one or every now and then, just go and do it, enjoy it.
I'd never played 11s until MANvFAT, and I still don't really play very regularly now because the game is just so different.
Yeah, it is.
Playing small-sided.
Yeah,
I find it quite intimidating sometimes, and sometimes I'll force myself to do it because it's an option, it's good fitness, and I want to, like you said, want to immerse myself in it as much as possible, but it's a big old space.
Yeah, it is. I suppose from my point of view, I've played 11s all my life, and I still play 11s now, outside of MANvFAT. So again, I think I'm used to that sort of journey, so I want to do it. But I think what the key for me is, like, we do futsal on Sunday night here. We do another 5-a-side on a Tuesday night. And
futsal, that's the tiny goals, right?
Yeah, indoors as well. So yeah, proper sweat.
That's like a whole different game.
Yeah, we do a Sunday night 8 till 9. It kicks your week off in a great place. If you know what I mean?
It does. Does that mean you don't sleep until like midnight?
Yeah, I don't sleep much anyway. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like back home on the sofa. When I get off the sofa, I go to bed. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's enjoying it, and for other people, there's other opportunities to be able to exercise around just what they're doing on the football on the Wednesday night.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
I got one more question. I ask this question to everyone who is kind enough to join me in Change Room 2, which is, if you were speaking to a fictional man and he is thinking about joining the program, but he's not quite sure, he's got some reservations, what would you say to him? It's awesome. Yeah, that's all I say to him. It's awesome. Just that is as simple as that. It is. You get out of it as much as you want to put into it. Good man, Nick. Simple that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. Thanks, mate. Thank you.